What's the biggest difference that got it over the finish line this time?
The biggest difference that got us to the finish line is me and Earl being able to talk things through and agree that this is what we both want, and the terms, us agreeing on the terms on pretty much everything, and that's what got us here.
And considering the first time it fell apart, did it bother you? It seemed like there was like this perception people had, like, I think Spence wants to fight more than Crawford. That's why it didn't get done. Crawford really doesn't want to fight. Did that bother you at all?
Well, not really, because I knew those type of people didn't know what they was talking about. If anything, I wanted to fight more than anybody. Spence wanted to fight as well. So we both came together and we given the fans exactly everything that they want.
What would it mean to you to not only win on the 29th, but to become the first undisputed welterweight champion in this 4-belt era, and the first male to do it in 2 different weight divisions?
It means a lot. It means a lot. A lot of people, they shedding darkness on me accomplishing it the first time and saying I wasn't fighting nobody, and they trying to take a lot of credit away from the opponents that I faced at 140, when those was good opponents at the time that they was fighting me. So it would mean a lot for me to go out there and become a 2-time undisputed champion, and what's better than beating the boogeyman?
Because that was one of the things he kept bringing up, especially at the press conference. You ain't fought nobody, man. You ain't fought nobody. It's got to be gratifying then to say, but I've beaten you now.
Definitely. You know, I felt like Roy Jones Jr. when they said he wasn't fighting nobody, and he said I just make him look like nobody. Because every time I fight somebody, they got something negative to say after the fact. But prior to me fighting, it's a whole lot of, oh man, I don't know if Crawford ready, oh this guy too big, this guy fought this guy, he's got the better resume. You hear a lot of things. But after the fight, you hear, oh, he wasn't nothing, and he was washed, and you know, we don't give Crawford credit for this guy. But this is the fight that you guys wanted. Everybody wanted to see me fight Sean Porter because the fight that he had with Errol Spence. I didn't go calling Sean Porter out because of the type of relationship that we have. You know, I was calling out people like Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence. So when I fought Sean Porter, everybody was saying, oh, Bud too little, Sean's gonna rough him up, or Bud's not on that level, he ain't fought nobody. But then after I fight Sean, now Sean is washed. His dad called the fight, he was already retired. I hear a lot of things, you know, so July 29th, I'm gonna hear a lot of things as well. So I got used to hearing a lot of things.
What'd you guys say to each other when you finally got a chance to face off, and what'd you see when you looked in his eyes?
Nothing, we just both acknowledged that we here. You know, I told him I'm ready. You know, and he acknowledged that a lot of people ready, you know, so when I looked him in his eyes, I just wanted him to know that I'm here. And I'm pretty sure he wanted me to know that he was here as well. So July 29th is going to be a fun night of boxing for not only me and him, but for the fans as well.
We know there's obviously a rematch clause for this fight. Do you fight again at 147? Or do you do it at 154?
I believe it's at either or.
Okay.
You know, but my mind ain't even on that. I'm looking to be victorious in the first one. This is the one that matters to me, the first one.